from the Morgan County Public Library, and welcome to Beginners Yoga. Um, we're going to spend about half an hour doing beginner poses, a little bit of meditation, and some relaxation. So, all that is good for you. If you want to join me, I really appreciate it. I can tell you that in my journey, I've gotten stronger and my bones have been stronger, which is good because I was heading towards osteoporosis. And so I think yoga is great. And I hope that you feel the same way. So let us start in easy seat or crisscross applesauce if you want. Um, However you like to sit, if you need a pillow or something to get your hips up higher than your knees so that your knees can be flat, I could do that because this one tends to go up. And keeping our back straight, rolling our shoulders back and pinning them down. Our shoulder blades, we should feel them in the back. Our stomach is pulled in. Our head is balanced over our collarbones. Our collarbones are directly under our pelvis. So we are in a good position. And you can put your hands however you like. Um, you can put them on your knees. You can put them at the heart center, any way you want. So let us do some breathing. And I want you to take deep, slow inhales through your nose. Um, do it at your own pace. You don't have to count or anything. Then, once you've done a big inhale and your tummy is poking out a little bit because your diaphragm has gone down, then hold it for a second or two before you let it out through your nose. We're breathing like this to calm ourselves down and to tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, which this will do. Breathing is the key to that. And as we're breathing, try to tune into your body. And if you feel any sore or tender parts, breathe some relief into those parts. See if you can let that tension go. So I'm going to spend the next minute or two doing this, and I want you to join me. Great. Now let's start with warming up our neck a little bit. I'd like you to drop your neck down to your chest. Your chin should be by your chest. And just nod your head a little bit. Or I should say, shake your head a little bit. Slowly. And then look up. Back to center. To the right. And back to center. To the left. Good. Now I want to do some twists. So take your hand and put it on the outside of your knee on the right side, and take your other hand behind you, about halfway behind you, and twist. And come back to center, and let's do the other side. Great. Okay, so now we want to get into tabletop. And so you're a table, right? Your hands are right underneath your shoulders, and your knees are in line with your hips. Your back is straight, all right? And so this is tabletop. Tuck in your belly a little bit. Your navel towards the back of your spine. Curl your toes under and straighten your legs, bringing your body up till you're like a triangle. And this is downward facing dog. Let's breathe and stay here for a moment or two. Back into tabletop. I want you to put your hands forward and bring your shoulders up and straighten out your legs. This is plank. Try to make your body as even as you can. So your head straight up. It's an extension of your spine. You want everything to be straight. Breathe. Good. Come back into tabletop. So you're going to move your hands back to underneath your shoulders. Your knees about hip width apart. Curl your toes under and let's go back into downward dog. Remember to breathe. walk yourself up, and then gradually, very slowly, lift yourself to your straight. All right. And now we're going to be in mountains. So you want to put your feet a couple inches apart. You want to splay out your toes and feel them ground down to the floor. Try to get your weight evenly between all your, all the feet. Part of their weight is at the front, part of your weight is at the back, part of your weight is on the outside of your foot, and some of it is on the inside of your foot, so that you're very firmly balanced. Your back is straight. Roll your shoulders back. Pin your shoulder blades to your spine. Make sure your head is balanced over your collarbones. And your hands out to the side, palms out. Here we are in mountain. Let's just stay here and breathe for a few breaths. Good. Now, in tree, you're going to take your leg. Let's start with the right one first. And you can put it right here on the outside of your calf. You can put it right up here if you want, close to your groin. And then take your arms overhead, palm together. I can't talk and do this. It just is too hard for me. But I can't do it. It's just talking at the same time. So I'm going to concentrate on this. You follow along. I'm having a hard time with balance this week. Great. And now the other side. Notice I'm by the bed so that if I fall, I'm not going to hurt myself. I think that's a good idea for people. If you're not used to doing tree, have a wall or a chair or a bed or something nearby that you can hang on to or grasp to help you with your balance. Great. And now you want to put your legs about 3 or 4 feet apart. You want your right leg facing front, so my toes are facing the wall, and my back leg is facing up front. Okay? It can be a little twisted to the side there. That might help you. It depends on how you feel. And taking our shoulders and turning to the wall. You want to make sure that your knee and your ankle are in line. And then you're going to roll your shoulders back and uplift your arms, palms together. Let's do this warrior one. All right, and let's do it on the other side. So your left foot is going to be facing straight to the wall. Back leg is going to be facing out. You can have it twisted a little bit. Get a 45-degree angle if that helps you. Bend. You want to have your knee over your ankle. Roll your shoulders back. Good. Now, let's do forward bend. Go. You can use a block if you need to. If you can't reach the floor, that's fine. You want to keep your back straight. All right. Excellent. So now get down like from tabletop, but you're sliding back and getting on your feet. Okay. And then roll your body down onto your thighs and put your arms out overhead. Have your forehead on the ground. This is child. Just sit here and breathe. Relax and breathe. Good. And coming into tabletop, we're going to lower our legs and our hips down to the floor. Hips down to the floor. And your hands are supporting your back. If it hurts, don't go so far. Just do as best you can. So if you can go all the way up, great. You don't have to, though. You can just do this. This is Cobra. Make sure to breathe. Then come back and go straight to child. Good. Now I want you to get on your back. Have your knees up. And we're going to do bridge. So you're just going to lift up your hips. Down. Bring your legs, your knees to your chest. Hold on to your knees with your hands and lift your head up off the floor. Bring your nose as close as you can to your knees. Good. And sit up into staff pose. So your feet are right in front of you. Your toes are pointed up. Your back is straight. Pin your shoulder blades down. Make sure your shoulders are down, away from your ears. Put your hands on your thighs. Suck in your belly button to your spine. Pretend you're doing that. And breathe. And now lean back like I'm doing with your knees bent. And bring your legs up and your arms up like this. This is a boat. And if you can straighten your legs. This is boat. Make sure you're breathing. We're going to do the last thing of the day. So I want you to lay down, let your legs fall open, head up, hands a little bit away from your body with the palms up. You can just lower your chin a tiny bit. Just kind of straighten out your spine there, your neck and your spine. And feel yourself where your body meets the floor. Breathe. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Soften your eyes. Soften your throat. Feel yourself melting into the floor. You can continue laying as long as you need. It's good to do this for 5 or 10 minutes, I think. I appreciate you coming and spending time with me, and you can contact me at the main branch. I'm in Martinsville. If things go well, eventually we'll be doing this at the library itself, but for now it seems like we'll be doing it here until all the variants and vaccinations and all that stuff is done. I appreciate you spending time with me. See you next week.